morning, everyone. How are you? Look at that sun up in the sky. What am I doing at this time in the morning? 8:15. Well, we're on 9 till 5 for 4 days at work. That's the start of the Scottish Open for us now. Full time that is. Well, my workplace has been preparing for it since the week after the last one. So we're in 9 till 5 today, tomorrow Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday, the volunteers will arrive that help us, which are greenkeepers from all around the world. And there'll be a team of about 55 of us this year. Big group, eh? And I'll try and get some footage. I'm going to just stick my half decent GoPro in my pocket with me and try and get some clips. Today though, you're going to get some footage of behind the scenes. You'll see the guys building all the stands and everything. That's the golf course now closed to the members last night, so need to take some stuff off the course today and we'll just be carried on as normal. Basically, we're just polishing the course now. The work's been done, the hard work by the full-timers has been done. Not by folk like me, I'm just doing a little bit. They're the guys that have built all the new bunkers, the new tees, did all the work over the winter. Getting the course pristine. And I have to say, it is looking pretty amazing down there now. But of course, every greenkeeper will tell you when they ask you how their golf course is. Well, it's not my golf course, I just work there. I'll keep telling you, I'm just one of the teeth in the big cog. It's good, but there's always room for improvement. That's what a greenkeeper will always tell you. Can always be better. It's just trimming up the bits and bobs now, keeping it good. And up there makes a big difference to whatever it's going to be like for our week. So after all that drought, we've had rainfall, which we've needed, and as you can see, it rained last night. Hello cows. Yeah, it was belting down last night. I took the car into work yesterday with the forecast. It's supposed to be raining tonight going home, but if I can get to work in the dry, I can live with rain going home. So, some good comments on the last two films about that back wheel kit scenario. And a lot of people who I've never heard from before, who obviously haven't watched my previous films. Thanks for the advice, but I can't change a motorbike tyre myself. It was quite funny though, folk. They must think I've never changed a tyre before. I've probably forgot how many motorbike tyres I've changed and swapped round off-road tyres. But anyway, the regulars, you know what I've done in the past since I got my Enfield. Anyway, it's still nice for folk to comment, so I'm not dissing yous at all. Thank you. And I know about tyre lube. But as I said in one of my comments, I think folk find your channel and they've not looked at it before, and they just, with best intentions, add comments. But I did say why I didn't use tyre lube on my tyres, because off-road you're doing them bone dry anyway, because the last thing you need on the side of a trail was going to be muck sticking on the things, which it still will stick to washing up liquid. Now you see why you've got to watch this junction. And the amount of cars I see skipping that in like second gear. I can already tell you though, from what I've passed before I switched the camera on, I would never commute on a motorbike daily if this was my start time. Because coming out of Dunbar, the overtaking was ridiculous. Folk are just twats, they really are. Just leave early, or earlier. This road here is going to be closed for weeks yet. Why do they take so long to repair things nowadays? Beautiful barley there. It looks right, doesn't it? It's probably got a few weeks yet. But you may remember in previous films I've said here, these fields are often the first fields to be harvested. I don't know how, but every year they always ripen quickest. Golden brown fields, beautiful. It just adds to the scenery of East Lothian when you're out and about and you see that. So I'm not going to stop here for my usual chat. Actually I will, because I'm early. So, another news, I stuck the original mudguard back on. I've still to put the heightened bits on it. The reason being is that different colour green's just been doing my head in. A lot of folk commented about it, but the problem is I can't find the same shade of green. It's all should be 1945 olive drab sheen, which is like satin. But believe me, every time you buy army green paint mixed up, it's always slightly different, which is why you want to buy enough for your whole bike. Another thing, the number plate's back. Why? Because loads of yous asked why I've took it off, and I know somebody will be on the comments going, hey, you're not allowed that legally since 1970, whatever. Who cares? What I'm going to put on, and I've ordered them, is RE350, and that shuts them up. Because it's a Royal Enfield. I might get made like a gun thing put on it or something. I will change it in the next couple of days. Sorry, I've got hay fever a bit. So the bike is MOT'd last Friday. Went straight through as I expected. Your bike should pass an MOT though. It should be, if you got a pull with the cops, should have legal tyres, legal lighting, brakes that work and that, you know. But anyway. So it's a year, 3 years next week since I got my bike. Would it be? Yeah, this coming Saturday, roughly is 3 years. It's more or less worked out the same dates, a day or two different. So, what else? Nothing else to report. But I'll head down to work. I'll switch back on once we get down and through the gates, and you'll see all the stuff. There's been dozens of Arctic lorries unloading. It's unbelievable the amount of trucks. What a big event. Okay, we'll see you down there anyway. I'll get a picture and then we'll go. See, the road sign's been cleaned by the guy that's on Facebook. He just goes round washing signs. It's brilliant. No idea his name, but I've seen him popping up on my home feed quite often. So certainly a bit of cloud across to the west, you can see. So that's oats that are growing there, and in here as well. See that? That's common crop nowadays in East Lothian. It never used to be in East Lothian really. Guess it's either grown for a feed or for a type of ale, I believe. So that was my job yesterday. See my stripes? So we have that as a big turf nursery, but it comes a car park, one of the car parks for the Scottish Open. That's a sort of internal car park, you could call it. So it's in here it all happens. Welcome to golf country, indeed. So you'll not get in here without security passes in the next day or two. Will be issued with them over the next couple of days for that purpose. There you go, look at all the lorries in. They just start off with the stages and it just gets bigger and bigger. You'll see all the extra machines we've got delivered as well. Okay, we'll catch you in a bit. This is golf country, believe it or not.
Yeah, Jamie Oscar's just ran off to you.
That's a lot of wood, isn't it?
No one's building it on.
Get some fencing here. So on Sunday the winner will be walking up here, 90 odd thousand folk cheering him. I hope he's better at golf than I am. Home time, 5:05, and the trucks are still coming in. A late night finish for a lot of those guys. Looks like I'm going to ride into rain on the way home as well. That's been a good day though, bopping about doing wee jobs. So, what have we got? 7, 8, 9. Got 11 days on the trot now. Because we work the day after the competition finishes because we have to put everything back on the course for the following day, opening again to the members. Yeah. So it's been a mixed day weather-wise. It's been dry, but it's been warm and cool, as the winds got up and changed direction a bit. Right, road's going home tonight. I'll be on the rush hour, no doubt. So back to, it's quite funny that you can take kind of a lot of information from people's comments and what other folk are saying about things like these bikes, for instance. The whole 70 mile an hour question, and folk going on about a bike that can only do 70 not being quick enough. Well, how did people ride about on Honda Super Dream 250s or 400s and all the 350 trail bikes that were sold? Suzuki DR 350, Yamaha XT 350. Well, people were happy with them, weren't they? So I have said in comments I'm going to look at something alternative to one of these through the winter as a second bike. And some of me says one of these is great. Well, I have two on it with that back wheel thing for punctures, etc. Possibly just keep these for around the doors and buy some for going away. But buying something just for going away is a lot of money to spend just for going away. It needs to be something you can just use around the same roads as I use this. Instantly the classic 500s or Bullet 500 springs to mind, but I think I would only buy one of them off someone I know, so I've actually test ridden it a bit, so I know it's not too bad a vibey one. But if you go, either buy something with your heart or you buy something with your head. That's your two options. Your head says to buy something of a newer generation bike, but your heart tells you to buy what you really want. I think the Himalayan 411 is a really nice bike. I don't think it's a good looking bike. I think with the shape of the tank and that, it's quite ugly. But if you buy one second hand, that's a Euro 5, and you get one for, say, if you can pick one up for £2,000, you could have that, and if you don't really like it, you can sell it on. Or you buy another 350 and put the cast wheels on it, or you just buy a Meteor. And on either of them I'd probably put the screen on for the whole touring thing, I don't know. There's options. Or you just keep putting the petrol in this one and keep saving your money, and maybe something that you really would like turns up. Away from looking at a touring bike, other bikes I would consider buying, if I could find, it'd have to be a minted condition, low mileage. I could find another XR 600R, I'd buy one of them. But I'm not paying £4,000 for one. No way. But that's your eBay market price, not your real world price, you know. I think it's the running costs of these. I mean the insurance. Oh, I never told you. I got my insurance renewal. How much do you think my insurance is? 3-year-old bike. I don't know what the book price is now. £2,500 for the condition mine is probably. 3 years no claims bonus. £68 folks. Yep. And I pay £48 a year road tax for a bike that does 100 to the gallon, and it will sit at 70. And when you remember those facts, riding a 350 is alright. And I watch loads of YouTube films of other people out riding, and there's all manners of bikes in the group. And you look at the speedos and they're all sitting at 50, 55, 60 max. They're not going any faster. So you could be out in your 350 with A folk, no problem. Bit of noise, folks. Brilliant. Oh, the fun you're gonna have for such childish behaviour. Anyhow, sign out. Okay, so another wee film. Let me know what you think about the work stuff, and I can do some stuff when we start doing all the morning preps stuff over the next few days. I'm going to try and take the bike to work every day for the split shifts, just because of the petrol I save. So cheap. I doubt I'll take the Jeep down this year. I said last year I wouldn't bother because it's a long drive down, and the boys weren't that fussed about going out in it this year, the guys that were there, so save the fuel for going out doing stuff nearer home. But yeah, cheap insurance, folks. Being 53 years old is not bad. And that was me, when I bought this I'd lost all my no claims because I hadn't had a bike for 10 years, so it's not long in building up. So I'll see you on the next commute. It'll probably be another commute to work over the next couple of days if the weather's right. Okay, thanks everyone, take care, bye for now.